is incredible. From there, we create styles you can mix, match, and make your own. Because we believe style and sustainability should go hand in hand. Our mission doesn't stop there. We create clothing with respect to nature, with each decision mindfully made. We partner with factories that promote and sustain fair labor practices, safe working conditions, and environmental responsibility. Each of our partner factories are certified to ensure they align with our goal and philosophy. Introducing Hemp Momma.
All right, who's fired up about Hemp Momma? Give it up.
All right, you guys, I am not a fashionista by any means. I have people help me get dressed when it comes to these kind of events, so I'm super excited about this because it takes the guesswork out of it for me. But not only that, you guys, you're not new to hemp, right? We already know why we need hemp. Over 70 years ago, hemp was banned. Can you believe that? Something as harmless as what should be a backyard weed, right? Clothing made from hemp is important, and not just because we want to look good, although you will look good wearing these clothes. I know some of us want to look good, right? But because it's sustainably grown hemp. These clothes are sustainable, they last longer, and you can get behind it. I mean, this is conscious. If you want to change the world, we have to change our buying habits. This is one way that you can change the world, by changing that buying habit. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with cotton, okay? A lot of us are wearing cotton in this room, but hemp is better. And the more things that we can make out of hemp, the better our world is going to be. So with that being said, I'm excited about this brand, and I hope you guys are excited about this too, because September, when we come back to see each other again with all of everybody in our company, I hope to see everybody dressed in hemp. Not only that, I hope that our apparel store also converts everything over to hemp as well.
Here's another thing. Yeah, give it up for that. Here's another thing I want to mention to you guys that's huge about Hemp Momma. You guys got to understand the world and the environment that we're in right now. Retail is crushed, right? Everybody is spending their dollars online. So we thought, what a great way to put together a sustainable clothing brand where instead of people having to wait in line, find a retail store, find a brand that they can fall in love with, they can do it right through the MydailyChoice house of brands with Hemp Momma. And we already have a massive database of loyal customers and affiliates that already love hemp with HempWorks. But Hemp Momma doesn't fit inside of the HempWorks brand because it's such a big brand being in the fashion business. But if you look at this brand, Hemp Momma, I think for those of you that are already in love with HempWorks, this brand probably resonates with you. We're so excited about it. And here's the other thing, international. Okay, listen closely. We are not at the mercy of the FDA or health regulations when it comes to clothing and apparel. So this is a brand that you will see in the global markets, I want to say fairly quickly. I mean, it's going to take us some time to get inventory into a lot of the countries, but Canada, Australia, Europe, places where we already have demand and momentum, I think Hemp Momma is absolutely going to blow up. So we're so excited about this brand. And we want to introduce our Senior Vice President of Marketing, Vivian Chung Patterson, and our fashion designer partner, Benji Thrasher. Both of them brought this brand to life. So let's give it up for Vivian and Benji.
Who's excited?
Here we are.
Who's excited? Let's put this in perspective. How many of you took supplement this morning? Raise your hand. Liar, I don't think all of you took
supplements? Okay. Not everyone. Okay. Next question. How many of you are wearing clothes right now? It's not a trick question. How many of you are wearing clothes right now? You are all potential customer, potential buyer of Hemp Momma. There are 8 billion people on this planet. That means you have 8 billion people you can approach to buy clothes, right? Not everyone takes supplements, not everyone takes CBD, but everyone wears clothes. And as far as I last checked, I think most people have more than one outfit. So they will come back and buy. So if you do the math, everyone buy 3 clothes in a year, 8 billion people. You do the math, when you get really rich, please come back and let me know, okay? All right, so we have Benji here. This guy is amazing. He actually made me lunch one day. When we were doing a photo shoot, he's like, you need some food, let me make you some food. So he's amazing, not because he cooked me lunch, but he has years and years and years and years and years of experience in fashion apparel space, okay? So Benji, let me ask you, I know you are not from network marketing. You know, kind of people sometimes think we're kind of weird. So when Josh and Jenna first reached out to you, what was your thought?
Well, at first I thought they were joking. You know, they said, hey, we want to build a women's hemp collection. And I thought, nah, who are these people? They're just joking. And what's funny is a small world is I love hemp. I love building and developing hemp fabrics. And so I worked with a lot of brands who have dabbled in hemp or made hemp just a small part of their collections, but nobody's ever just come out and just did a full hemp collection. So when I heard they wanted to do this, surprise, shock, and really excited. And plus, during the time last year when things were slowing down, direct started picking up. And when I heard they wanted to do a direct brand, I thought, oh my God, this is the perfect time to do this. So that was exciting, and nobody's doing it. So, I mean, we are going to own this straight out. Hemp Momma is going to be pretty much the only women's hemp brand fully focused on hemp first as a model. So it's pretty awesome.
And not only within network marketing, is it the entire apparel fashion space. So talk about leading the trend. Okay. So, you know, in the video we talk about hemp a lot. Apparently the brand name is Hemp Momma. So why hemp? Why is hemp so good?
Well, there's a few things. It's very durable. It's the most durable natural fabric there is. It's earth friendly, so it uses a fraction of the water that cotton does, which is amazing already, so you're saving water. It has antimicrobial, which means that it doesn't need herbicides or pesticides, so it's toxic free. And it actually puts nutrients back in the soil. So it does a lot of other things, but these 3 things alone should give you a reason why we should be doing something like this. So incredible in those areas.
So in the video, you hear the word sustainability a lot, right? So we actually have a tagline, sustainable clothing from Mother Earth. I know this is not about me, but Josh was sharing facts about us, so I'm going to share one more thing about me with you guys. Years ago, I actually worked in fashion space. Biggest client, Christian Dior, LV, Burberry, all of those brands. But one day I left. I went back to school and studied sustainability and made no money. So when Josh and Jenna and Kathleen said, hey, we are launching this project, Vivian, can you take it on? I'm like, are you kidding me? My 2 passions, fashion and sustainability together. And I just thought, oh my gosh, first I'm like, how am I going to fit this in my schedule? It's a lot of work, there's like 100,000 things we need to do. But on the other side, I'm like, but this is so big, this is so good, and it's something that I'm truly, truly passionate about. So sustainability is a very big concept. It's a big word, there's a lot of meaning to it. You can apply to your daily life, you can apply to your business, you can apply to how you are as a human being. So eventually in apparel world, what does sustainability mean?
Well, the word sustainability, it's used all over the place now. It's a very broad stroke. So when you ask someone if they're sustainable, it's just like, where do you start? You go down a rabbit hole. So for us, we're focusing in 3 specific areas right now. First, it's fabric first. So our fabric starts with hemp. So our fabrics are the driver in our core apparel collection is over 50% hemp content, so 53, 54. So it's hemp first. Then what we're doing is we didn't stop there. We decided to go further, step it up. So where we're blending other yarns, we're using organic cotton. Tencel, which is a really soft yarn that's blended to give it really, really nice softness, which comes from a tree. And we do recycled poly, which is awesome too. And we build those into the line to make different fabrics. So it's all sustainable yarns.
Sorry, recycled polyester. People say that a lot. What is it exactly?
Well, there's two types. There's your typical recyclable poly that it comes from different fabrics that they tear up, they regurgitate. What we're doing is we're using recycled poly that comes from plastic bottles. So all the plastic bottles that you see that go to the landfills, what we're doing is we're using those plastic bottles, we're being melted down into pellets and then respun into yarns, and that's what we're using in our product.
So less plastic bottle in the ocean.
Yeah.
Yes, so good, so good, so good. So our mission though doesn't stop with the fabric. It goes beyond that because it's what we're going to do here, right? We're going to make the world a better place. So what else are we doing to make this really cool?
Yeah, so we're saying there's 3 areas that we're really focused on. The second one is our processes. So our hang tags, our marketing, our badging, if you look at the hang tags, it's made with recycled paper and we're using a hemp string. There's no other components, so it's biodegradable. So we do the work for you already, so if you do throw it in the trash, it ends up in a landfill, it's going to biodegrade, which is really, really nice. So we're thinking like that. So we're taking mindful steps to our processes and seeing how that affects the next step. And then the other thing is our factory partners, have the same passion of sustainability as Vivian and I do, and so it was really, really important that they were in line with our values. And so what's really nice is one of our factory partners is actually supplying hemp seeds to local farmers in Colorado so we can grow hemp there now, and so we can bring hemp home. So it's a whole beautiful narrative story. So we're looking at that as an area in the future to be able to actually focus on hemp and bring hemp home. We're looking at Central California because there's a lot of farmland, and where the waters are drying up, hemp can come in because it uses such less water. We can actually plant hemp there, and it grows really fast, and it's a renewable source.
That is really good. I know. You and I, we can stay here and talk all day, all night about fashion and about the environment, but who wants to see some clothes? All right, again, welcome to Get On Your Feet. If you want to take pictures, all of that, we have some very, very special arrangement for you right now. So, are you ready? Yeah. All right, let's go with the video. have to focus on them. I just want to watch. This is something incredible. And I want to have a really, really, really big... Oh yes, I'm wearing it too. So one thing I forgot to tell you guys was yesterday, we have our amazing leaders to come and have a sneak peek. I've never been that popular. You know, everyone's like, hey, Vivian, hey, do I need to sweet talk so I can keep the clothes? I'm like, not me, maybe Kathleen, I don't know. What, no, Candace, she said, when can I buy it? I said, not yet, soon. Can I pay you now? Can I give you money? Can I take the clothes with me? So when you get your hands on these clothes, when you feel it, I'm not kidding, everyone says, from our models, from a photo shoot, from our employees to our affiliates, different ages, sizes, everyone has different reasons why they love it. Most of them, they were like, oh my gosh, this is so soft. Like I was trying something on with the leggings, and was like, almost inappropriate. It's so soft. It's so soft. I'm like, okay, too much. Go try on your own. So, obviously, we want everyone to look good, right? But this is a business after all, right? So, the next little bit, we're going to get into each of the collection. Give you a couple of key pointers so that you know when someone asks you like, hey, your t-shirt is a little expensive. You're like, no. Well, you will buy something from Target. It's not the same because this and this and this. And Benji is the mastermind behind all the fabric. He has experience. He can actually put the fabric texture together. Things that I don't understand, but it sounds really cool. So for the next little bit, we are going to have each, we call them persona. So something that we want you to learn about each of the collections. So let's say we have a collection called Luna, which is this top here. Next week, you're like, oh, I just love this fabric. Why do I love this fabric? In the future, when we have more of the Luna collection, let's say your best friend just loves Luna. When we have the next one with the Luna fabric, then you need to call your friend. Right? Your favorite fabric now has another style, you gotta get it. So, with that in mind, let's have our first Luna representative, Candace Davis. Actually, let's have Javon Jr. to come out too.
Come on, Javon. Get out here.
All right, look at these beautiful people here. See why I picked this? That's the reason, right? It's so amazing. All right, Candace. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. How are you guys? Excited? Awesome.
So, she was the one who's like, can I take all the clothes? Can I keep this? Can I keep that? She like all the clothes. She's like, oh, this is my style. And she's trying everything. We do the fitting. She's like, oh, I like this. But this is me too. Can I also take this? I can also take that. I'm like, okay.
She's not exaggerating.
I'm not exaggerating. If I wasn't watching our collection, it'll be gone because they're coming in to steal them. All right, so obviously you are very, very, very successful and you have amazing style. So when you came and first looked at this yesterday, what went through your mind?
I got excited when I first came to look at it yesterday, and like Benji and Vivian said, I wanted everything. Number one, the collection looks amazing, but my first thought on it was whenever I touched it. Every single thing you touch in this collection feels like butter. And if clothes are hanging off of you all day long, you need them to feel smooth, comfortable, and you feel super sexy in them, period.
Do you feel sexy in it? I saw his little move out there. Yeah, so Benji, can you tell us a little bit more about this fabric?
Yeah, so this is the Luna. We're going to go through quite a few. Every one of them we gave a personality. So as Vivian and I were developing the fabrics, they took on a personality themselves. So the names came up, and then their personality just kind of arose out of it. So we'll be sharing that with you over time as well. I think you'll love that. But the Luna fabric, so in general, hemp is a really hard fabric. And to soften it up, you need to be able to blend it with specific yarns. What we did with this yarn, we took hemp and we blended it with lyocell. And lyocell, I was saying earlier, it actually comes from wood pulp that's made into a yarn. And what it does is it blended with hemp, it makes the hemp malleable, really, really, really soft. But we also blend it with recycled poly as well, which has the recycled plastic bottles. So with that in mind, not only does it breathe, it has the breathability of hemp, it also acts like an antimicrobial, so it doesn't, you can wear it more times than have to wash it so it doesn't smell. So that's a great plus, and that's natural, it doesn't have to have a chemical to have it on there. And it breathes really well, and then the recycled poly dries quick, so this becomes a breathable, dry quick, travel-friendly piece. So anything in this collection, you can take on a trip with you, and it'll wear for quite some time. So really versatile.
Awesome, thank you. So one thing that first came to my mind when you talk about travel-friendly, at first I was like, I don't like to iron anything when I travel, so I was like, no, it's not travel-friendly, but when he explained to me, that makes so much sense. Especially like myself, I travel a lot for work, and I really try to pack everything in a suitcase. So this one actually, if you don't shower for 2 days on the plane, people can't smell you. It traps the smell. And we will show you more, but it's so versatile with the style. Right now, we have leggings, you have all the different styles that you can go with this. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Thank you so much, Candace. Thank you, thank you. All right, our next one is our Amelia fabric with our very own Reeves. She was so high energy the whole time. Why?
You guys have to feel this. You have to feel how thick, but not heavy it is. It is a material that when you pick it up, you go, oh, that's gonna last me a while. And that's why I like it. Because I don't know how many of you are sick and tired of fast fashion, but I'm sick of fast fashion. It breaks apart, it disintegrates, you wash it 3 times, and it's got holes in it. This isn't fast fashion, this is sustainable fashion.
Yeah, so again, so this is our Amelia fleece, and the reason why we built this is everyone has their favorite hoodies or favorite fleece. It's usually made out of cotton poly. What we did is we made fleece out of hemp and we blended it with organic cotton, so it takes on the softness as cotton. So this is going to feel like your cotton hoodie, but it also has the attributes and the extra things that hemp offers that cotton it does not offer. So you're getting the durability of the hemp and you're getting the softness of the organic cotton. And what's nice is they're both natural fibers. It's not blended with anything else, and technically these are 2 biodegradable fabrics. So, you know, hopefully this will never end up in a landfill. If it did, it'll just biodegrade down really, really nice. So that's one of the reasons why we came out with this. And we call this the snuggler, because this is a fabric that you want to wear at slumber parties, hang out at the house, watch some movies with family and friends, or just, you know, just chill. It's a great lounge fabric.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, to our third collection, our jewels fabric, and we have.
All right, get ready.
That's a shame, it's just stunning. All right, so she has multiple fabric on her, but right now we're going to focus on the jewels. But before that, all right. So this lovely lady's like, I live in a small town, there's no shop, I'm trying on clothes. She's like, this is so great, I actually get to try on the clothes. And she was very excited. I think you were excited.
I wanted to keep everything. I'm gonna buy everything.
I think you ended up with 10 outfits yesterday. We're like, you only get 3. So we had to like go through and edit it down, and everything looked good on you.
Yeah, I didn't know everyone was so greedy. Everyone was like, can I have 10? Can I get everything? No, just kidding. So when we first brought you back there yesterday, she had no idea. We just, please come over here at this time. So we surprised her with this. So what went through your mind?
I was thrown off. I had no idea that it was going to be closed, but everything's super versatile. It was crazy walking in. I was like, what is going on? You touch it and it's just this, everyone has said that, you guys. It's the softest material I've ever felt. And this is weird, but like, it's not sticking to my body and it just doesn't cling anywhere. It's amazing. I love it.
I love this style myself because see how she has it now. You can go to your workout, you can put this on, you can dress it up with dress pants, you can put jeans. It's so versatile, it can multiple color, it's very forgiving, and I think this is something that everyone should have in all 3 colors. Yes. Okay. So, Benji.
So the Jules jersey, we spent a lot of time on developing this fabric because when we were doing our brainstorm meetings with women, one of the biggest problems I kept saying is that when I have my favorite t-shirts or I pull on joggers, they stretch out and blow out in the knees, they stretch out around here, and just terrible shape retention. So what we did is we really focused on bringing hemp with organic cotton, and then we added shape retention into this. So it has a lot of stretch for full range of motion, but it comes back and recovers. So it'll last a lot longer. So we put it in our t-shirts, and we put it in our t-dress and in our duster, so that it'll last a long time for you. So you got the durability of the hemp, but you also have this amazing shape retention, so it's going to last a long time and hold the shape for you.
I see one problem though.
What?
If everything lasts so long and want to buy every single style, what's going to happen to my closet space? More closets. Make more money, buy a bigger house, and they have bigger closets. Okay. All right, great. All right, thank you so much. Thank you. All right, our next one is our Isadora with Silly Smith.
Probably the best fabric I've ever felt of hemp. So I'm in the hemp industry, and I can't tell you how impressed I am on how far you guys have came with the actual fabric. So yeah, this is great.
Yeah, you actually came with hemp shoes yesterday.
So the black sneakers that I had are actually made out of hemp.
You know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, absolutely. When I came and when you guys introduced this to me, I was like, this is insane. This is going to be such an opportunity for all of you because you can do over 20,000 different uses of hemp. And the fact that this room, you guys are literally sitting as innovators, I mean, this is going to be huge for your guys' business. You can go anywhere in the world with it. Anywhere.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite fabrics. This is the Isadora Terry. This is a French Terry, so we built this specifically to layer over your sports bras that you'll see in your leggings. So it can be used as a workout. It's got performance built into it, so it wicks moisture, it dries fast, but it's got hemp, recycled poly, and tencel. And again, the tencel gives it really soft, and it's really ultra soft. And when you feel it, you're going to be surprised. So we spent a lot of time getting just the right blends mixed to get that softness. Because when you're working out, I mean, you're working out, you're really comfortable leggings and your sports top. What you want to be able to put on sometimes is something that's just really soft. It's there, but it's not intrusive, right? And it has a lot of stretch. The Amelia fleece is great, but there's no stretch, so that's more for lounging. This is more for really getting out there, multifunction, travel-friendly, and working out if you want to as well.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Celine. Thank you. All right. We have 2 more. So next one is our Celia collection with Tina Joy Carroll. Look, if you use your creativity, this outfit, Tina put it together herself. It actually looks really great, really great. So, you were very excited. You were, okay. Walk us through, your emotional, what you think, what you feel, all of that.
So, I didn't know I was going to be trying on these clothes. I thought I was putting on Hempworks t-shirts. So I was really shocked. And 2 things. One, if you have curves on the top, or on the bottom, it will work for you. And that was really, really important for me. Because most of the time, I go into stores and try on things, and they just don't fit me in one way or the other. And this is made so well. It just fits well, and it's not too tight and constricting where you just feel like you can't breathe, but yet you still get the compression that you need so that you look fabulous, right? And the other thing, like she just said, you can dress it up or dress it down. Whenever I seen this little shirt, I was like, that would be so cute with my ruffle skirts. I'm sorry you can't buy the ruffle skirt from us, but you can get the cute t-shirt. It's so soft, y'all. It really, really is so soft. I'm really excited to get my hands on it, and my kids are getting it for Christmas.
Thank you. So, why don't you tell us more about the whole collection?
Yeah, so everyone's gonna love this. We have this in men's and women's. It really is really light. I always say light as a feather, but when you feel it, it almost doesn't have any weight to it. And we developed it as a layering piece again, so people who aren't comfortable, that need a little extra coverage when they're working out, you can put this on and you almost don't feel it at all. It has so much stretch, but the Tencel blend that we put in there, this is the right amount of percentage, it gives you this beautiful drape. It's a very, very graceful look on you. There's so much, like you say, you can do a lot with this because of the drape and the stretch. So, but it packs a punch. It's a performance fabric, so it's going to wick, it's going to dry fast, it's multifunctional. It's so light, you can stick it in your luggage and you take it with you and take it anywhere, and it'll last through your trip. So, yeah.
You can actually fit a couple in a small purse.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't get wrinkly.
It literally gets this small. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Tina.
Thank you.
All right, our very last one is our Claudia fabric, and welcome one more time back to the stage, Candace. Woohoo!
Okay, so I'm just going to be very transparent. When I tried this on yesterday, I looked at Benji, I looked at Vivi, and I said, no exceptions, this is going home, and here's why. It's no secret I sit on the thick side of the church. So ladies, I was like thrilled when I knew that I put these on and it was a medium and I still had room. And then I was even more excited when it like hugged my thighs. And I'm going to be real, I turned around and I said, hey Benji, I can't see any cellulite. He said, yeah, but that's because it's a special brush that hides it all. So, guys, listen, if you got some jiggle that you don't want to wiggle, these are it.
And you mentioned something about rolling too.
Oh, yes, and the waistband, like how many of you guys know, like when we put yoga pants on, the waistband rolls and you're sitting there yanking? This has a no-roll waistband. Like I sat down on the steps, I'll sit on the stool and it doesn't tuck, so you're not pulling at it all day long. And it has like compression in it, like
Yeah.
my stomach's on flat. You see this? Ladies, get excited!
It's great. Yeah.
One thing I love about it, so I do bar-3 exercise, so we squat a lot. And usually before this class start, we'll go up to the mirror, do a squat check, and just to see, you don't see anything. So.
Exactly. I had my fit model at this facility. I'm like, okay, we have to test this out because we can't put out a fabric if you do a flash and all of a sudden you can see. So we were literally, okay, Tina, bend over, and I'm flashing the light on her. And they're like, oh, it works. Okay, we're fine. We don't get in trouble here.
You're not going to be exposed.
No.
You won't be exposed.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
Yeah. So what this is an amazing fabric. It's brushed on both sides. When you guys get a chance to touch it, you'll feel it. It's just amazing. You put your hand in it, and it's just really, really, really soft. It's got a lot of compression and a lot of stretch. So what I was suggesting to Candace, I'm like, don't be afraid to try a size smaller if you want to, because there's so much stretch in it. You can fit in your normal size, but if you want to go a size smaller, you can. It just gives you more compression. One of the things we do with the legging too is we made them long enough. We made them a little bit looser down so they're more lifestyle, so you can wear with more lifestyle clothes, because a lot of the problems people have is that it gets too tight and leaves marks on your skin. So we wanted to give you a relaxed legging. But the fabric, again, it's got a lot of performance. It's built for wicking, moisture management, dry quick, and and the tops and the bottoms are built for everything from high endurance to work out. You're going to love the fabric, and it's great performance. And this is made out of recycled poly, by the way. So this doesn't have hemp, however, it does speak to our sustainable story and our values. And so we needed to make sure, if someone asked, well, is there no hemp in this? And like, our active product, it does not, but it is recycled plastic bottles, so it still supports the Hemp Momma values that we support.
Okay, I know Candace has one very important message for everyone.
Listen, just buy it. Every single person that you know has skin and wears clothes, so it keeps your skin dry and it keeps you covered. So at the end of the day, you can make excuses or you can make money, but you can't make both. You can do that now with us.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So now, let's welcome back all our amazing models. And with your feet, give them a big round of applause. Come on out, everyone. I know we talk about how soft it is, but no touching. Don't use it as an excuse and touch them. But take pictures, post. You're allowed to. If you do post on the Instagram, this is our new Instagram account. He beat me, become the first follower.
I'm number one.
I'm number two. We have all the mannequins at the back too, so that's where you can touch and feel. And this, from here, we're going to take a 30 minutes break, and we'll see you all in 30 minutes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.